positioning one positioning who you when you ye na baby o jan dey problem say e dey obegina baby but sanu position the body ni ya e ka ball no ba no betimi de nine back say a stop ball no the back na start attack dey amaye but the nine mi enu nyina no ball no apie ne so no no onim ne nine on fan ko ball no e no he ended up e no page nine mi enu nyina ball no fan na say na beat goalkeeper because we are blocking the view of the goalkeeper and ordinarily the goalkeeper enim say from that side ni player no e be clear ball na the man and about the to him no we consider 2 goals coach not describing it as or say cheap goals. Coach this year you consider cheap goals. And I agree with him say Croatia for a better openings as a penny answer. It's a sabo na sorry. E man ko kwana no. Sabo no ma work ball ni year na beto abran jere say any problem. Enti game na there we suffered in the game and because of the system no any personnel na you deploy on the day no and up to penyama yes so far sa game no.
Analysis of the Ghana game. Results no any said bibia si koye Richardo Pepe Suarez and what's in Kana higher kuma 87.9 FM the walk up home makase ebono num pepepe yewram ni akofa Brazil Japan no edi aba but see ade Ghana game ye ball on Saturday ebra ye lose by 2-1 to Croatia no and ye do nkomo though team na qualify say ye run the next stage ye ball Colombia ye ntimi mfa sa defensive approach no nko nti ye che say ABA say ye ball like ye ball against Croatia no ye mo said ye ball against Panama ana ye nko ne sen na Pepe before I'm a band so na me call the camp of the Blasters na memfa reporter your boss Ocheji Ede Amaye
when we say Blasters aba I'm a temwe friend of Providence Rhode Island okay say for World Cup biano we a national team who be choose crew back and a base back one hona will be you be free hona training sessions for hona will be free akobo matches into
okay beba me the sa report you beto asam but mamingram ewo US of A Emra Sisia Raman Boko
Pacha bibia boko na mu se
adum yansi ho ye pa na akra na nsu fo bia say US de Boko.
Oh, US the na bo very funny because every time Ghana be bo na nsi oto my Ghana boy you know na nsi na you na ba nti na de wi papa.
Okay. Raman your last game was against Croatia. And no any lose you. Ni en concede goal. But in that particular game you conceded 2 goals. You were at the stadium minimum say you share no TV so ni yen hu ni ya. Wo general comment description about the game. As your boys na momodi ana
David the boys no dey omo ye dey also mo ye na omo krom person mo win game no. But yeah, the ball na chi ache no na ye ka so. Yeah, you're in a situation I say you win are fine. You draw you are fine, you lose you are fine because now him say you didn't achieve the first objective already, and the first objective was to qualify for the knockout stages. And can qualify and can pa because African teams now call World Cup no we are 9 qualify and for 2 arguments say and can qualify say na very bad. But this year real business now started, real business say at least you bet me do round of 16. The opportunity is there. You be bottom Osha ya Honda Omo Honda is almost the same. What you see? See all attention towards to that one.
Say so the okay you qualified that even before your ball your last game you lose it to Croatia. No. Preparations towards your next game against Colombia say.
And draw no more recovery. Omo game no more until Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. Omo fly back to Providence. Baby Rhode Island war. Inti and draw omo recovery and a little bit of shake up. Now preparations are starting. One good thing they say your time. Any last game I ever go for knockout stage. You know until There's today, there's tomorrow, there's Wednesday, there's Thursday, and sana late Friday. You wait me about. I say a few players needed different treatment, especially because of management of minutes. Also, game no more na Antoine Semenyo onya knock bia or da hoka cry na later on befano. I mean, obviously he's fine, but also keep an eye on him at the moment. Almost just a name call. And yeah, apart from that, is the same. Manager Nankasa can be the same. Group stage is not there. Now I know your warm up. The main competition starts now. This is competition football. The risk is crazy. If you look at it from that perspective, the consequence of a defeat is high, but the price for win, no, you're very, very, very precious also. Indeed, Ahana, you better say your team you're good, Nana say and you're good. You be home.
Nanka may be some injury situation. What the 7 year dinner. Abba, say at this again, so it is saying, you see, fully fit and I still our battle injury.
I mean, Ati was on the team sheet. Until share team Ghana name me and non Nidin Kaho. Until Uncle Nyefita, Omon Fanny Din Kaho. And he's been training. He's been training with the goalkeepers. He's been training with everybody. But the big question is, Ati Zigi started tournament, as number one, and sorry, Bemo. I mean, Abasabodima Benjamin Asare, many are just now Otimia holding who competition with mo. Now, for Bibre, Jin did say, Obetimia performing, and our performing. But yeah, the Bibia Tuncha, why, yeah, dear be very, very impressive. Goals now even or concede, it's not bad. Untimin Kasa and the faults, and I said, BB, he's very commanding. Also made the count say he's been helped so much by the way we play. Osha Ghana team now defenders na bomoding. There's a reason why defenders no bomoding and strikers no shut down also because we play a very low line a ball be our defensive line. So but many Jama Benjamin Asare, and I'll be surprised say maybe saving at Izigi a fitter or bet me asano at Izigi Abebo. I think Asare idea or bet me keeping the position.
Raman, any didn't come off from US of A. Blasters come and or the live report. Maya Raman, you shot there. Boys, the first 2 games, a win and a draw. Omoluzu, your last game, the mode in camp, at the same boys, you're okay, or what me recover now. Almost at the same, you're okay.
I mean, mood need yet to say the last 2 ones. England mood need very big because na England game no be a Felicia Uncrofobe destroy. But mukunya pa or be a far point until boys nina no money aje. I mean, after Croatia no na we are very slow. Usha make zone players omo pie by no omo bebre omo person beka. But na me de say. Like they weren't celebrating a defeat because then Keberham say Ubeko World Cup now celebrating a defeat. So they were very down. But Ebimus Janaya, Baba Rahman Kasaya, Gideon Mensah Kasaya, Jordan Ayu Kasaya, Derek Lackerson Kasaya. I mean, just to remind, in fact, Brandon Thomas Asante Kasaya or Kasaya. I mean, in the dressing room, very sad. And we came here for a mission. The mission was to qualify from the group, and we have been able to do that. So this is really important. And like I said at the beginning, they say, and Kayantimi and qualify from the group, and very, very, very sad because think about it, but it's 10 African countries call World Cup. 9 temi qualify from omo group na anka Ghana nka wa stanka enim guase nti yaye de efata na de ehia
nti how we cycling them up na omo training schedule from now till Saturday done a game no baso no et saying psychology be animo who say manager na oba no. Oh no, I'm a psychologist. Oh no, see, every manager should be the psychologist of the team. They already buy any a dietitian, or be all your and all that. But also manager, therefore a manager should be able to be the psychologist of the team. And so he's the psychologist of the team. But think about it. I mean, World Cup, round of 32, knockout stage.
the stage is high. Everybody wants to qualify to the next level. It's the biggest platform. Until your chance now was starting 11 more. Obi and catch yourself also bon modern Ghanaians are very supportive. Me, they be almost Ghanaians criticize players. She send a love. Ghanaians they are my players way because some way they almost bon modern. Until you share kind of love now, you also go on the pitch and fight. I mean, with football, they to me call right or left. But the Ghanaians person who said players fighting for the badge. The same thing we saw. The fighting for the badge and just like they did against England.
Okay. Enti me jawa mu akọ but mpanimfoɔ se saying from now till the game comes up against Colombia no training schedule ɛte saying game no ɔmo movement ɛbɔ na ɔhen na afei yɛmfa wo si.
Game no everybody was Kansas City. So we New York no Kansas City. If you call by road, I'll bet me 24 hours now. Watching.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, wapa anyway. But fly here is about 2 to 3 hours. But flying is very expensive. You're looking at over $1,000 to fly there, so it's very difficult. And training is quite really straightforward. Team no province, Rhode Island, almost base, no. They'll stay there all the way to Wednesday. Then they fly to Kansas City. Njomo fly to Kansas. I know more about game the Friday. Nyami I do normal to me qualifier. The next game will be in Vancouver. That's the original plan. They'll stay there, train from today all the way to Wednesday, and then fly to Kansas City.
Okay. Me jawa mu akọ but yate say Ghanaian supporters are move free aba US no tickets ho ya dia momo anhwe a ɔmo nya tickets ɛmfa nhwe yen run of 32 game no against Colombia. Ho nsɛm te say.
Oh, tickets need the boy Dean, but also yeah, can say government provided tickets. It's not a lot. I will say you can say it's a lot. Maybe the highest they bought was 1,000 for the Ghana versus England game. All other games, Panama and Croatia, were less than 1,000 on toy.
Hello. Hello, Raman. Hello, Raman. The line no. How do you kakra? Hello, Raman. Maybe line no.
Yes,
I think we've had enough of the issues.
You try home, you try home, ba na afi yakọ uti so ne akufa de free oba no.
Me kọ kakra bi.
time ne phobia because match no here Ghana year pa. The last time Ghana bought 5 matches of World Cup, now 2020. See, Ghana drew 4. Ghana qualified from the round of 32 and the round of 16. But Colombia and your team, Colombia team sometimes at the second Ghana, almost so much promise, almost so much potential, almost players at the highest level, but almost come major tournaments, almost shouldn't do that. And Coach Carlos Queiroz coach Colombia into the ABC the Mama Swati. One small issue from Ghana in Croatia gave me an Asenio injury. Coach and say everybody else who didn't take part, Jerome Opoku and the rest, are expected to be available. Big match, what Unia TV, what Unia FM, what Akoma FM, and Connect FM. The Mama Swati, send your match never could be.
Wait, hey, Michael, Urum, Media General, or no, and Director of Sports. And or the report we if the blasters come so what's a Roman and the boss will tell you report what they are
we know ultimately a comprehensive era baby but Adiana my biggest worry the state of Antoine Semenyo whether will be available for that game or not in as much as ultimately contribute to goals, I think the presence, always to your advantage. On the other person, yes. Now, according to some of our candidates, say positive, say obey me again. The last game, near no one I can hire and now can say, oh, could be some bad. Near can say personally, many game now. Coaching at the boys and the boy. The only downside, me who will give me no a personnel. A nipa or you so more position and no use one. And on quan and ma problem. But senior coaching the starting game needy me managing her. I feel there were players here almost better than me or they almost starting in the way I know person or bono. And on quani idea. And Yadia, yeah, at Papa. Croatia for no extra experience. I know, a reminder, you say, in football, your concentration levels, and I will say, you stay intact throughout the 90 minutes plus. Anything short of that, it beat me, I call Abel Costello, and only see because proud to say, you equalizer, I think some of the players were still in the joyous mood. Sa corner kick in the buyer or meant to me a cotton. But blasters and a yard if say Otoado Timony de Casadia, they have exceeded expectation because this is a team now ye Nisa, especially may say as many as 4 key players are no Monko walk up we need now a bit of a big blow to Ghana. But so far, senior ya bono a year, media ne say I would want to see the Blaster scoring. Okay. I would want to see the Blaster scoring because ain't me cover say about 3 games, competitive games. See Abesha ayo the free bench in a baby. Meanwhile, more free bench or must spend or pitch and so 15 minutes. It is so bit to me bo 75 minutes and I will be baby. It means say it be more about to deserve a place in the starting position. Near can about Kamadin. So I don't know, baby. I say sister, yeah, go interview. I got craving or had a comment. I know them are funny about Kamadin. Say, you need free movie. It was funny. And I got so one thing I added say, what is a way ball player waiting or Tamala? I was your own Chamunko drew Alavanyo of Votano. Not the same player now do so. Can you see a share the answer? Yeah, to mark as a way yardy as will be your agenda. But quite scary, say, who say, Kamadin all the time, in 3 games, Kamadin about a lot of minutes now. You will be here.
132.
The minutes now about also, but over 45. And I was about to reach and Sana or so 3 starters out that game, I'm why Adia am wire am I concede defeat, I had 3 starters. Coach, where your coach I was there or adapted to every situation or share. But I was tournament in the Argentina France bo omo yiromo. But open the most explosive team I want tournament here. Colombia for no omo nti bari o Colombia for once make sure say come here is the ade bi awo omo the energy levels omo exert awo omo game no Colombia for no team but that is where the Black Stars spirit comes to play. Sometimes where there is bigger doubt, I don't know, out of nowhere. Almost bobo a CD expectation. So Colombia a tough side, a very tough side. Now me kind I would want us to avoid Colombia. And the second and any Portugal because Portugal we have a chance. But Cruz they will take the game to you. I don't know idea.
The this game no come on. Kai said you teach him at 1 a.m. Ghana on Saturday, no more Friday. US of A. You the live commentary.
I'm Crawford, I don't know.
Now you cry.
As I will show you now. 1 a.m. you know remove 3:30 or no. We've been going through for now 4. I feel now. Sunday the correction.
Offering no more general.
Or move for mobile money into a sorry group. No more send it into our macro. As maybe was sorry, Uncle, the man. No, there be our members. When him say Black Stars or match, Miss Row number in the minimum say, and yes, own team back. Minim say, dear, be brave.
No, be send the 5 Ghana.
Oh, there's so about you or no matter at all.
But, Pepe, what's a reporter? Uti, the boss, at the bio.
Yes. Maybe my interest why the fitness of Abrachadi de Semenyo. Ade yam yepa. Sa game ne ekobra we need all our players. Na a gamer you betimi ani omo akọ press wa ball won den ball you betimi ni omo abo. A gamer se wo Abrachadi din ade Semenyo. Na unya in fact, me say I pity forwards in our tournament team. They are just frustrated and running for nothing because services in go.
Yeah.
Because unya born okay nano game Saturday game ye boy any Croatia no. Semenyo faba could be running Bobby Trapo enemy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is his game. He will love to always run on the ball. Say what Pierre Bonham no the ball running wakati in no. Na juma no. Unfortunately, how many times in a tournament is that the Benny? Yenya Semenyo in that position or the ball running a room aquacoya juanibi. A bear a situation that behind the track it back. Yen ye be defended all the players almost strength, no? Aye, or more baby defend Yaba Boyane Yakobo bonus anti. It has been difficult for young players, you know. Anyhow, one more adapted to game now, yeah, but say Semenyo a fitter. Ebeboa they say buy ticket now or no on to be emfama nipa na omo e diaspora
one year this year bet me progressive from group stages
sir but ticket in the body
but also do
ticket in the body and ticket running minim ya bot tournament you have Japan you won some bebre bebusa catering nkofo because association be a amount ticket ni bi and now no more motor ticket ni bi from GF for no attest your message so sorry or my refund your music later sa ticket krona no na nkofo ko tua $300 $400 $600 no na bi mu $22,000 GF for no the amount nkofo no more turn at that price and I say because GF for no send your nkofo no message say or sorry or my refund later but the ticket amaba every site mabeto see also the mama later obed udi misika mama ticket ni ko di wan ho a lot of issues with ticketing but World Cup we embassy dey sa ticketing sem no ebebam sisi but omunya very careful how they are managing Sardian and even journalism to penyo New York. If you want to drive from New York to Kansas 17 hours
close to 24 hours
inti who drive here from New York no omo Rhode Island no now the 2-3 hours account na is ade be chew and even the cost of air ticketing is enye easy
it's about $1,000
and no cry when you dey da from pa kunya economy na enti World Cup, it will serve us a lot of lessons after this World Cup. FIFA would have to sit. Say Ghana could qualify for a while. Yabesina ko Vancouver. Vancouver in Canada. And your next game to be qualified from Kansas. And when you are crisscrossing like that, supporter would do my chi. So I go ahead and be fan. Say the panel of Ghana, of Kumasi, of Tamale, Kofodia, and also na fa. Never come go say. Never. I think that FIFA would have to sit and bear lessons. Bear lessons. Because it's easy. It's easy. The cost associated with travels in your air cost. I know. I'm hoping that go for me. Why we are. Ubetina dem hotel now now have on TV so ade anka say Kumasi anka be TV so tin kran ube TV so have be plane akwa have on TV so and e more den kakra e de e ma wonoma obupanyi wo mo edi team na chino so far no enuma na e den kakra e de mo.
Okay, Pepe Suarez no what is Tivo nka yam fancy enche na round of 32 na you say ye way game no e bas way e Brazil and Japan and a debony seated a retired referee.